everybody, welcome to this week's episode of DownStream Outdoors. This week on DownStream Outdoors, we're going to start off with our featured product of the week. Our featured product of the week this week is our DownStream brand of spinners. They come in 8 colors with full glass beads, also nice full metal beads, 100% made here in Pennsylvania, made in America, all hand assembled one at a time. These are available at places like Aquatic Imitations in the Melnix Plaza in Hollidaysburg, or at Saxton Outdoor Supply along Route 26 in Saxton, Pennsylvania. This week, we're back into the beekeeping. What we're going to do this week is we're going to install a 3-pound package of bees. What a 3-pound package of bees is when if you order bees in the mail, this is the way they come. They're just simply a box like you're going to see with 3 pounds of bees and a queen. I have a little bit of help on this time. Maria Dennis, Emily Dennis, and Brian Dennis are along to help and watch and learn, and it was enjoyable for me to have them there, and I am sure that is something these kids are going to remember for the rest of their lives. So let's get on with the adventure. Alright, here's our 3-pound package of bees. You can see right here we have a sugar container in the end. That's where we're actually going to take our bees out of. But this is exactly how you get bees whenever they're shipped to you through the mail. Nice and open so they can breathe like this, with a little bit of supply of food in there. And the queen, she'll be attached to this little thing right here. She'll be in her own little separate container. We'll pull her out and look at her here in a few minutes. You ready to see how this is done?
Will any flies come in?
No, watch. He's
watch.
Gonna
All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to spray these girls down with some sugar water.
And Jones?
Girls and boys, yes. Sticky bee is a happy bee.
Why do you spray them down?
Well, one, it'll relax them. It'll give them something to do. They'll start cleaning themselves off. They'll clean each other off for a while.
Oh, I have honey.
It won't hurt you. One, they're going to clean themselves off. Two, it's a good thing. I mean, bees, just like us, drink water. So it won't hurt them to have some water, because one of the first things they're probably going to want to do whenever they get out of here is they're going to want to go on a flight and find some water on their own, because they're probably thirsty being shipped in the mail for a couple days. Yeah, they've had something to eat, but they haven't had nothing to drink with it.
What's your ratio of sugar water?
This here is just a 2-to-1, like you would feed with. Sometimes you have to thin it out, depends on your sprayer. It just got to be thin enough to go through your sprayer, basically.
Whoa, I see something.
Oh, that's an old queen.
That's what the queen comes in, yeah.
It must have passed away.
No, after you let the queen loose, you don't need to box it, just never throw it away. All right, here we go. We're gonna fluff our bees out of here. We got them good and soaked down. See, we just turn the camera just a little bit.
Hang on.
Too far. Right there. Okay, you can see our sugar container come out. Okay, we're just gonna pull that out nice and gently. Maria, I'm gonna ask you to take out their sprayer and be ready to start spraying in that hole. Spray in the hole. Spray in the hole. All right. Oh yeah, they're ready for some food too. Their tin's empty. All right, we're gonna take our queen out. Our queen's just this little tab right here.
Don't walk in front, honey.
Yeah, don't walk in front. Spray me some more.
In the back behind with
all right. Spray down in there. All right.
Let her hold them the queen in her hand, Paul.
Right here's where our queen comes in.
I see it.
Nope. You look right inside there. You can see our queen crawling around inside there.
Yeah, but there's other bees. That's a big
It's okay. They ain't gonna hurt you. You see her in there?
Huh?
You see the queen in there?
Let me see that sugar queen.
You want to see her, Brian?
I already saw her.
You saw her? Look how pretty she is.
Okay, we're gonna set her right down in here. Then we're gonna turn our box upside down.
And shake, shake, shake.
And give it a little shake. Go ahead and spray them as they come out.
No. Oh my. That's a pile of bees.
Don't be nervous. Just stay calm. See? Nobody's mad yet. See how it works out? All right, that's good. That's good. You don't have to spray them anymore.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, girls.
Bee free.
All right, we're going to do our second one.
No big movements. Get over here and spray him.
Aw, one bee is on its back.
It's all right. It'll recover.
Yeah, but I can't get up.
Oh well, I'm back.
It'll recover. All right, let's go ahead and hit this side some. All right, if you're gonna start hollering, you gotta go. You can't holler like that. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do the same thing. Pop our sugar container out. Get ready to spray for me. Let me shake them down here. Got a sprayer in there. All right. Take our queen out.
I want to see the queen.
Yep, she's still inside there. See the queen in there?
Is that different?
You don't mark your queen?
Nope, I never marked my queen. You can see them bees that went down in there. They're already right down into the honeycomb looking for something to do. They know this is going to be the new home.
Good. Sticky bees.
Yep.
I think one is right on my chest.
Yeah, it's just on your shirt.
Okay. And now one's in my hair.
You can see they're not very aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay? They're nice and calm. The reason they're nice and calm is because they're not actually defending a home right now. These are just like a typical swarm would be, where they're not defending a home. But if you watch, you can see them girls are crawling right down into the comb. They're ready to go to work. Look at them.
Yeah,
Look, you can see them over here, right down in between these cracks. Will you grab my camera for me?
Maybe.
All right, here's our inside look. You can see our big cluster right here. We look down in between the frames down in here. You can actually see the bees already going to work on the frames, getting it ready to call it home. All we're doing right now is we're letting them settle a little bit so we don't have that big clump right on top here, because we don't want to kill a bunch of bees as soon as we put the roof on. We want to kind of give them that chance to clear that clump off before we put the lid on. All right, everybody, we're back. This is actually not the same day. This is about 5 days after that first part that we shot. We're back today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our hive. We're gonna check to see if our queen made it out of her little cell yet, the cell that we showed you in your earlier footage here. If she hasn't made it out of her little cell, we're gonna release her from her cell at this point, because we want her to get into laying eggs. Right now is one of our peak nectar flows here in central Pennsylvania. This early spring nectar flow is absolutely one of our hottest times of the year, and she needs to be laying fresh eggs to replace the workers that we're losing. And as soon as she can do that, the stronger the hive is going to be for the long run. So let's get in here. We're going to check her, and we're going to put these frames in that we took out the other day to make room for these bees. So let's check it out here. All right, well, they look like they're pretty happy in there. You can see they actually built some comb on here. We didn't really want them to do that. That's why we're getting in here to put our frames in here. That's why we're doing that. This isn't going to be a total loss for the bees. It's unfortunate, but we're going to lay this comb out here on top of one of the other boxes. We're going to let them come back and take all the honey that they made here and take it back and reuse it again. Now, some people are going to say, Paul, why aren't you using smoke on your bees? Well, let's put it this way. I don't like what smoke does. See, whenever bees get smoked, they go into the hive and they engorge themselves on the honey that's in the hive. And they get stressed out. Whereas if I spray them with a little bit of sugar water, they don't get stressed out, they get a free bonus of food, and they clean each other. What does cleaning do? Cleaning actually helps take care of mites. See, if the bees clean themselves, they'll actually clean a lot of the mites off that would come in and basically kill your hive. So they're actually helping you a lot by cleaning out those mites whenever they clean this sugar water off of each other. Now we're gonna go in, we're gonna get our queen box out. We're gonna see if she's out of the box yet. Nope, she's still very much in there. Here, we'll get a close-up. You can see she's still very much in there, crawling around, so we're gonna release her into her hive. We're gonna do this right over the hive because we want her to drop right down in because she knows this is her home now. She smells it. And she just went right down in. She is ready to go to work, so let's get these girls closed up and let them be and let them get themselves to work. And voila, we installed package bees. That's all there is to it. Pretty simple. Anybody can do it. You can do it right at home. I'm going to check my other hive that I installed. But for you, that's all the further you go because I can't teach you anything else. I'm just going to do the same thing in the other hive. So with that, until next time, keep your line wet and out of the trees. Hello, ladies.